So it's official. John Ryder will face Daniel Jacobs in February 12th. Like, subscribe before we end the video. So John Ryder, a guy who is most famously known for arguably beating Callum Smith. Look, I'm going to come out clean. Watching that fight live, I thought Ryder won that fight clearly. Rewatching that fight, no, I thought Smith won it. I'm going to have to come out clean because I used that argument a lot. But as I still stand, that fight was very close. It could have been a draw. I want to be mad at Ryder getting the fight, but I gave it to Smith 115-113. But still, the facts don't change. Ryder set up the blueprint for how Canelo could beat Smith, because Ryder and Canelo have the same figures, same dimensions, and kind of the same style. So John Ryder is a poor man's version of Canelo Alvarez. No disrespect to him, maybe even a homeless version of Canelo Alvarez. Daniel Jacobs gave Canelo Alvarez a tricky fight. It wasn't as close as some people make it out to be. Look, people call me the biggest Canelo head in the world, but no, that fight was not as close. I just watched it the other day. Let me just throw my scorecard at you guys real quick. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, many people acted like Daniel Jacobs won that fight. No, Daniel Jacobs did not win that fight. 1 second. Yeah, I had it 117-111 Canelo. Round 1 I gave it a close round for Jacobs. Round 2, clear round for Canelo. Round 3, close round for Canelo. 4 and 5, both clear rounds for Canelo. Round 6, close round for Canelo. Then 7, 8, and 9, all clear rounds for Canelo. Round 10, clear round for Jacobs. Round 11, close round for Jacobs. And round 12, close round for Canelo. So Canelo won that fight, in my opinion, 117-111. But look, if you give every close round to Jacobs, it could be 115-113 for Canelo. If we give every close round to Canelo, it would be 119-109 Canelo. So that fight, while rewatching it, it's not like how many people made out to me. Many people thought that Jacobs won that fight. I don't. If you give every little close round to Jacobs, Canelo still wins that fight. So yeah, John Ryder, he's a poor man's version of Canelo, and he's a southpaw. He doesn't have the head movement that Canelo has, but yeah, he has a similar offense to Canelo. I think Jacobs, though, is going to beat him very clearly and possibly stop him. I just think Jacobs is a level above John Ryder. I would love to see Daniel Jacobs versus Callum Smith, but I know those guys aren't going to fight each other if there's not a title on the line. I think Daniel Jacobs needs a good performance. Ever since he arguably, not officially of course, beat Gennady Golovkin, he has not looked stellar. And I thought he beat Golovkin. I rescored it the other day. I thought he beat Golovkin by 3 points, 115-112. So ever since he beat Golovkin, he had a very boring fight. He won it, though, but it was very boring against Luis Arias. I did not watch the Zaleski fight, so I'm not going to comment on that. He got a very fortunate split decision over Derevyanchenko. As we just discussed, I thought he lost clearly to Canelo Alvarez. He looked kind of shaky against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I thought Julio Cesar Chavez in those 5 rounds took a couple rounds, but as Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. likes to do, he just quit. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is going to fight on Saturday, just in case nobody knows. And then he got a very fortunate split decision over Gabriel Rosado, a fight where I thought was a clear robbery. Rosado clearly won that fight, in my opinion. And the ring announcer made it even worse when he first announced it as split decision out of Philadelphia, Gabriel Rosado. Very lame from the announcer. So he hasn't looked good since he beat Gennady Golovkin. Before he beat Gennady Golovkin, he went through Sergio Mora, dropped him like 4 times. Before that, he destroyed Peter Quillin in a round. So he was looking good prior to fighting Gennady Golovkin too, and he took that momentum into the Gennady Golovkin fight. Thought he beat Golovkin, but ever since then, he's looked horrible. Absolutely horrible ever since then. I hope he can stop John Ryder to get some of his momentum back. But John Ryder, he's never been stopped before, and he's a very hard guy to stop. Very tough guy. Let me just make sure he hasn't been stopped before. I know I'm jerking this video out, but I want to make sure that all my statements, his nickname is the Gorilla. Okay. Not sure why he would give himself that nickname. He was stopped by Nick Blackwell back in 2015. So he's been stopped before. Okay. Nick Blackwell, to my knowledge, is not a big puncher. Yeah, he's not. In 25 fights, he has 8 knockouts. So I think he'll lose. I think Jacobs is going to look good, though. I think he might stop him. And the winner will probably get the winner between Dimitri Bivol and Zurdo Ramirez. Should Zurdo Ramirez come out victorious against Vinicius Gonzalez? So, yeah, I'm not going to make a prediction when we go for this fight. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, I think Jacobs wins this fight. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. And not just if you enjoy the video. This channel is a very unbiased channel. We cover all news. We cover all boxers. USA, Mexico, Russia, UK, wherever you guys want. We cover all types of boxing. Like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Sadiq Boxing out.